Okay, this is yoga for tight calves and stiff legs. We're going to take it easy, so we're not going to be pushing it with the high planks and the chaturangas this time around. You can do this on or off a mat, and you can use a chair or a block or a strap in areas if needed. I'm going to try to walk you through all of that. So we're going to start in mountain pose, standing nice and tall with our hips over our ankles and our shoulders over our hips. Hands open. Take an inhale, sweep your arms up. Create a nice long spine here. Exhale, hinging at the hips, take a forward fold. Keep a micro bend in your knees. We're not trying to stretch the back of the legs too much too soon. Inhale, come to a flat back position with your hands on your shins. Exhale, forward fold again, keeping that little bend in your knees. Inhale, sweep all the way back up, hands together. Exhale, hands to heart. Now, if this feels accessible to you, we're going to sweep up into an inhale and exhale into a down dog. If you do not feel comfortable doing down dogs, you can skip those. So you'll just continue to with us in the flat back and the forward fold, skipping the downward dog. So from here, we inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hinging at the hips, take a forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back into downward dog. If this is not comfortable for you, please do not do it. Do not stretch the back of your legs too much here. We're just trying to take it easy and gentle. You can pedal your heels out if you feel comfortable doing that. And if you don't, you can just stay here with a micro bend in your knees. We'll take a few breaths here. Now bend your knees, bringing your belly to your thighs. Gaze up between your hands if that's comfortable to you. If gazing up is not comfortable for you, you can just allow your head to continue to hang. And then you can straighten your legs again, keeping a bend in the knees. Now we're going to gently step to the top of the mat, or if you're not on the mat, just up to your hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, take a forward fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Notice any place where you feel any difference from the first time around. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Hinging at the hips. You can straighten your legs a little more now if you feel like that's comfortable. You just want to feel a good stretch. You don't want to feel any like pinching or any pulsating. Just trying to feel a good stretch here. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Now we're going to make our way onto the mat for our caterpillar pose. And we're going to start off with half caterpillar pose. So I'm going to face you so you can see a little better. If it's comfortable, we're taking our left foot to the inside of the right leg. Now, you can bring it here if you need to, or here. You can bring it further in. I don't want you to hurt yourself. We're being very careful. Keep your leg bent a little bit. Your right leg, it's out, but keep it bent. And then reach for your toes if that's accessible. If it's not, we're going to start here with our ankle. So you pick where it's comfortable for you and reach for your toes. And we're just going to stay here for just a couple of minutes. Only a few more moments here. Come back to your breath. Now we're going to switch sides. Sometimes our sides are uneven, so it's okay if on the other side you can bring your foot further in or not as far in as on the first side. The goal is to be gentle with ourselves. We're not pushing too hard. So we're going to bring our foot wherever is comfortable. Our right foot, we're going to bring it in wherever is comfortable, even if it's not really in. We're just going to get it in a spot that's comfortable. And we're going to reach for those left toes. And keep a comfortable bend in your left leg. And then we're going to take a couple of minutes here. Remember to focus on your breath while we're here. It's okay to relax. We're just trying to take it easy. No rushing, just breathing. Okay, now we're going to bring our feet in front of us. So we're going to be in this type of position. We're going into our caterpillar pose. The last ones we did were half caterpillar because they were one leg. We're going into our caterpillar pose with both feet out in front. I want you to keep your knees bent just a little bit. And if you have to actually bend them more generously, that's okay too. But so if this is comfortable, right here, we're going to take our arms underneath our knees and we're going to grab for our elbows. And I want you to remember to hinge at the hips here and keep a nice long spine. Be careful not to overstretch. We're not trying to push. We're being gentle. If you feel any pinching or pulsating, I want you to bring your feet in. Pick a place that's comfortable for you, right? And settle in. We're going to take our caterpillar pose for 3 minutes. Focus on your breath. Keep a nice long spine. And allow yourself to melt into this position. If at any point you feel like you would like a little more stretch in the back of the knees in this position, while focusing on keeping the hinge at the hips and the long spine, you can walk your heels forward just a little bit. But I do not want you pushing here. I said we're going to be gentle. I've said it so many times. Please don't forget, we're not trying to hurt ourselves. And we only have a few more moments in this space. So I want you to come back to your breath. Where did it go? Remember to breathe into the back of the legs. One more breath. Let it go. And as you come up from this, create a nice, tall spine, keeping the legs comfortable. Keep the knees bent if needed, and if you are ready, you can straighten them. Create a nice, tall spine. Reach your hands up. Inhale. Exhale, hinging at the hips. Reach forward for your toes. Just take a few breaths here, feeling the nice stretch in the back of the legs. If you feel any pinching or pulsating, you can bend your knees more generously, taking a caterpillar pose without the support behind the legs like we were just doing. But if you're ready, it's totally okay now to straighten the legs. Keep the hinge at the hips if you want to feel more of a stretch in your hamstrings. This feels very nice. You can make your way out of this now, and you can slowly make your way onto your back, or you can also take a seated pose, however's comfortable for you, for our Shavasana. So I'm going to come to my back. And we'll just take a few moments here. Coming into stillness. Allowing yourself to relax. Sometimes I think that we don't give ourselves enough of this. We are constantly rushing, and moving on to the next thing, and trying to make it to the next appointment, working full-time hours, just trying to make sure that we have a future. And in those moments, we will not allow ourselves to truly relax. We will not allow ourselves to be in the moment and see everything beautiful that's going on right in front of us. Sometimes we beat ourselves up for trying to relax, and so we get up and we continue to do things. And this is something that I think we all need to work on, me, myself included. But I see my loved ones doing it, and I want them to be able to allow themselves to relax because I love them. So if you're listening to this, please allow yourself to relax. It's okay to take a few moments of stillness for yourself. And come back to your breath. Where did your breath go? Only a few more minutes here. Allow yourself to feel heavy. Allow yourself to feel held. Melting into the space around you. Relax that space between your forehead. Allow your eyes to rest. Allow your shoulders to drop. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Give yourself some ankle rolls in one direction, maybe 2, 3 ankle rolls in the other direction. Do the same amount. Maybe give yourself some wrist rolls the same way that we did the ankles. 2 or 3 in one direction, 2 or 3 in the other direction. Bring your knees to your chest and give yourself a hug if that's comfortable for you. And roll over onto your right side if that's safe. Keeping your eyes closed here, give yourself some gratitude for showing up for yourself today, giving yourself the love that you deserve. And press your palm into your mat, or if you were on the bed, and come to a seated position. Allow your hands to fall on your knees. Take one more moment here. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Thank you for allowing me to do some yoga with you today, and I hope to see you next time. Namaste.